Yeah, that works. Japanese developers, dude. When will they fucking learn how to code? Anyways, yeah, sorry for the delay, but there it is. I don't believe it, dude. They should never fucking learn. I mean, I get it that this game was released in 2011, but like, come on, dude. If anything, that serves as proof of how much they always suck. I jump. I swear I jumped there. Wait, let me... Wait, is that gonna count as a death? Actually, that's gonna be interesting to see if that counts as a death. I mean, it is a death, but I mean, considering that I start over from the beginning, since I didn't hit any checkpoint, I want to see what happens if I finish the stage like this. It would be very dumb if they didn't count this as perfect, but I wouldn't be surprised. I will not be surprised. But I press Y there. God damn it. Is the game eating my inputs or what? I guess that also explains why... Like, what's the reason for the random ass frame drops. Like, the game is just not very well done, at least on PC. Yeah. And again, 2011 is the time where PC ports were still garbage. I mean, not like they are not garbage now, but I mean that it's the time where they were even more garbage than now. That's saying something. I mean, gaming on PC wasn't even that big of a deal. So yeah, not surprising at all. In fact, I'm surprised that a game from 2011 has a PC port. So maybe this got ported to PC later, I have no idea. There's a lot of developers on Steam, when they put the release date, they actually put the original release date, not when it actually got released on Steam. Soon is one of those. Like, for the Touhou games that are on Steam, the date is the original date that it got released on the Comiket. So, yeah. Sometimes you can trust that, sometimes you can't. Really all a matter of investigating. I don't know why it says charge hold. Doesn't seem like charging does anything. Whatever. The way I use the gamepad, it makes the bumpers be very far away from everything else. The problem is that if you use boost, it already makes it a little bit hard. Wait, you want me to use boost? Oh, okay. I shouldn't have listened, but yeah, that's okay. basically... Wait, what do I use this for? Wait, can I actually... No idea why there was that thing that looked like a ceiling, but it's okay. Why not? I should ask. Oh, you can get that. Did I just fuck it up? No. Did I? Seems that I'm somehow going the right way. So no, I guess I didn't. There is something up here. I don't know exactly what. Come on. Just try to beat the Sonic Colors levels as fast as possible. I mean, after all, I'm pretty sure that this is the last normal level in the game, so you'll be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. Forget about it. I think that it's for levels like this that I'm just not interested in getting S's and all of that stuff. It's like in Sonic Advance 3, you know? Like that game is a game that kinda made me want to get all the Chaos Emeralds and complete the game properly. But when I see the final levels in that game, I'm like, I'm not doing this shit again. It's a shame though, because I really want to do that at some point, but remembering those last levels really something that is kind of fucked up. Also, how is it possible that we're going in circles and yet I never been here? What kind of magic is that? Is it because I was lower? Or what is it? It's a little bit weird, isn't it? I don't know. But it's okay. I'm sure that it has a logical explanation. Yeah, maybe we were lower, because it feels like this thing is just going in circles. It just seems that we are constantly... Yeah, of course. I mean, after all, if the main gimmick is the rocket, makes sense. What is the purpose of doing that? That works. Nice. I also wonder how many, well, not how many, because I know that there are 5 red rings per stage, but... Oh, this thing is constantly going down. That's the gimmick. It was about to ask. Why would I need to push that up? Alright, now I know. Man, that's fucked up. Sure. I guess I need to hurry up no matter what. Understood. Is it also happening here? Well, even if it is, yeah, it was. Oh, and we reached the end. Oh. Finally! All these points, I like because these points apparently make the stages easier. But you know, I don't need them. Also, Charm is gonna get rescued. Why the fuck did they put the Chaotix team here in the first place?
Dude, there's the emerald!
Dude! Well, fuck Charmy. I agree.
Slick move, huh?
Pretty slick. Alright.
I was scared because somebody took me, but now I'm free! I'm a freebie! 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 Whee!
For some reason the dialogue sync was, well, out of sync. Yeah, even Sonic is confused. I think that's the first time that happens. The dialogue was not synchronized with the cutscene. Alright, whatever, who gives a shit. So, I need to fight Silver to get one of the Chaos Emeralds. Question is, where the fuck is he? Probably in the middle, just like the other two rivals. Most likely. Or not. So I remember that I have infinite boost. Oh, there you are. Well, it's fitting that he has the white emerald. And this moron thinks I'm a fake. He never learns. I can guarantee you that the Silver fight in Sonic 06 wasn't as good as this. I can guarantee you that. Don't believe this game lies. Sonic 06 Silver fight was garbage just like the game, so... This did not happen. At least not like this. When do I hit him?
Give up!
Okay, pretty cool. Can I hit you? Apparently no. Oh, I thought he was gonna launch it up there. Wait, am I supposed to return them? Yeah, maybe I am supposed to return them. Well, considering that I muted the Omochao, I did this on... I mean, I only have myself to blame. Considering that I mute his sorry ass. But I mean, there has to be an obvious reason of doing this, right? Or maybe no. Doesn't seem very obvious. Damn it, do I need to enable Omochao just to know how to beat this? Damn it. Oh, okay. Very good. Alright, let me start over again now that I know what to do. You just needed to jump. Well, at least now he's not talking like I'm an enemy. He says this should be fun. Alright, yeah. Save me the cutscene, please.
Give up!
Shouldn't you be saying it's no use? Am I supposed to reach? Yeah. Like how apparently there is so much momentum that while he falls, he keeps going fast. Seems like this guy is somehow managing to be an even bigger shover than Shadow. No wonder wonder why the rivals are Metal, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. A shame that Knuckles isn't part of the show. That we will have the Shover squad complete.
How's this?
Did I win? Do you still have more fight in you? No, apparently he still have more. Somehow. Oh shit.
Meteor smash!
Meteor smash. Oh, alright. Oh shit. Ah, that's fine. He's alive. I mean, he got crushed by several tons of steel and concrete, but I'm pretty sure he's fine. I mean, after all, Sonic characters are very durable, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright. So with that, the only Chaos Emerald left is the one on the boss of this place, so... Don't know if this is a good idea to get through.
That ball of fire. Call me with the Y button.
I like that they actually made the voice actor say the Y button. Oh. Wait.
Here
Here
goes.
goes what?
Sun.
Oh, okay. So I thought that you will cover me in a fire shield or something. She actually dispels the flames.
Here goes.
Alright, sure. I like that light ball getting in the way. That was pretty cool. I must admit. Ah, come on. Are you for real now? Is this supposed to be 1,000 Ways to Die or whatever that show was called? Seems that we're going... Yeah, I think we are finding the dumbest ways to die. Alright. Count me in. I mean, after all, in these challenges, you don't lose lives. I think. You can die as much as you want. Which is always a nice thing. That's so fucked up because that will have happened again. Like, I will have died to that light ball again. So it's just put in a very bad place. That shit show was also shown there. Yes! We got it translated and everything. Well, I think it had Spanish voice acting. I actually don't remember that. Anyways, how is it going, Yami? I don't know why something like that was even allowed on television. Then again, back then the amount of shit that was allowed on television, especially in garbage channels like MTV, it's insane how much garbage was allowed on TV. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, I obviously don't watch television now, so I don't know if that garbage is still allowed or not. But like back then, especially channels like MTV, is like, what are you even doing? Like, how didn't the director of this shit show channel, why didn't you go to jail? I mean, it's the least you deserve. So a lot of those things really were so bad. But like, so bad not because they were boring. They were bad because they just show the worst of the worst. That, you know, in terms of content. Like the most vile shit possible. But it's okay. I think that unfortunately MTV is still alive, right? That's one of those companies that deserves to go bankrupt and have everyone fired. Fortunately, I don't think that's the case. But it's okay. I guess I'll go here. I don't know where the key is for this thing. Hey Yokai, how is it going? And the elemental shields make a comeback. But wait a second. Why is this Sonic Colors? Shouldn't I be in the other one? Like, shouldn't I be right now in Sonic Unleashed? Guess I skipped those. It's okay. Oh, I guess I was supposed to use the water shield for that. A little bit too late now. I talked to an IRL friend yesterday and she came out to me as... Oh, okay. Good stuff. Holy shit. But that's not enough. Do I need the water shield? No, this is the other. I think the electric shield will be better. But come on, I wasn't even close. We don't... Not yet. Yeah, that shield is called the iframe shield. Probably the best shield in the game. I guess that worked out, yeah. These challenges are so weird. It's just like... the issue is that they are just annoying. Very annoying as challenges. I mean, it's annoying to get to them in the first place, but it's also annoying to beat them. To be honest, anything in this game feels very annoying to me. It's like it's made annoying on purpose. But that's okay. As I say before, I'm pretty sure that as soon as I beat the final boss, I'm done with this shit. But it's okay. Oh, that's where the key is. Alright. Need one more. You know, in fact, something that I'm thinking is... Because it's possible that I beat this game before I end the stream, right? So something that I've been thinking is, instead of doing any additional bullshit, instead of trying to go for completion, I could try playing Sonic Dash. Because even that simplistic game, I feel that it's a better idea to play than this one. There's something here. Oh, okay. Stomping skills. Use my stomping skills. Didn't know that I needed to be as skilled to do that. That's a very weird mechanic. Yeah. Playing Sonic Dash, that will be interesting. Playing a mobile game on stream. That will be the first time, unless you count Genshin Impact a mobile game, which it is, but I mean... it will be a first. I still don't know why they took it away from Windows Store. Did they lose the license or what? Look up Sonic Dash, quite telling that you would rather play that than this. Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to sound like this is a bad game. It's just a game I don't like, which is quite different, obviously. This is, I mean, this is all things considered a good game. It's just a game that I don't like. Like, I rather play, yeah, that game. I rather play Sonic Dash for like 2 hours straight than playing this game. But it's okay. I mean, what's important is at least getting to it. An interactive slot machine. I will say that your mom is an interactive slot machine, but I will be off by 1 letter. I will be off by exactly 1 letter. I'm just kidding. I'm sure your mom is a lovely lady. Sometimes I even surprise myself. I should surprise myself by my toxicity. Alright. Yeah. Genshin Impact, huh? Wait a second. I'm doing this shit again. I don't wanna do a level from Sonic 06. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. I want to do from the rooftop, but I don't know which levels count as rooftop levels. Is this a rooftop level? I gotta assume this is a rooftop level. Okay, I'd rather do this. 1 minute. Well, oh, okay. Wait, there is an actual countdown on. Well, actually that's a little bit more than 1 minute. I don't know how I didn't get killed by that, but I'll take it. So I wonder if you get hit, if the rings don't count. Wait, I already have 250. Am I supposed to reach the end or something? So that it will be over when I reach 250. I guess not. Oh, alright, so I guess I needed to open this door. Wow, I barely got an S. Barely. Holy shit. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, wait a second. That seems easy to get. But the problem here is, how do I get this key? The key from this place. If I go up here, I should end up in the other side. I'm not sure. Because it's like I have to go up there. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I can go up there from the other side. Man, why do you do it like this? Holy fuck. Can you do it a little bit more normal? Wait, what is this charmy thing? No thanks. Oh, there you go. Oh, and there is a vector one as well. Wait, what? Wait, is this like a rhythm game?
Think you can keep up with me?
Wait, this is not a rhythm game. This is like ping pong, but with a... Wait, what? What the fuck is this shit? Alright, whatever. I guess I need to... Yeah, return the note. Okay, I got you. Huh? Ooh, close. I can see. I'm assuming this is eventually. Oh! I can't see. Are you shitting me? They at least could have taken into consideration the obstacles. I'm assuming this is gonna turn red or something. Ooh, that was close. That didn't. Oh, nice. The game actually got mercy on me. The obstacles are insane. Come on. The homing attack activates whenever the fuck it wants. Whatever, I don't give a shit. Just wanted to see what it was. And it isn't a rhythm game. Well, or mini game. So whatever. So who was... I think I remember who the boss was here. It was like a gigantic... Well, saying that it's a gigantic Eggman machine is not saying much. I think this was supposed to be a Sonic Colors boss. I don't remember. I almost don't remember anything about Sonic Colors. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be from Sonic Colors. Egg Dragoon? How many bosses are called Egg Dragoon?
Freeze!
Have you played Puppet Dance Performance? No, I have not. I honestly don't see the appeal of playing Puppet Dance Performance. Because I feel that having evolutions with things that don't evolve, I mean Toho characters, feels like it's a little bit pointless to me, particularly. You know. Like, I think that the whole point of Pokemon is that you have creatures that they are supposed to evolve, you know, lore-wise, right? Touhou characters don't evolve, right? So I feel that doing a game like that... What the fuck? Wait, what the hell? Wait, what just happened? Am I crazy? No. Today I slept 10 hours. Like, it's not possible that this is my imagination. Like, I'm definitely not tired to be seeing things. This is the game doing. This is the game's doing. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I'm frozen. I'm frozen by how shitty that was. Holy fuck. They don't really try to present this as evolving, they should call it a style change. Maybe, but I mean, I just don't like the idea of playing Pokemon with Touhou. It feels like, to me, it's just such a stupid idea. It's like it's one of those things that has no reason to exist. You know? It's like, it's just one of those that it's there just for the sake of being there. Like, I don't think that it's a good idea. Like, the only thing that they are doing is combining two popular things. But they are combining two popular things that to my taste they don't combine at all. I mean, it's like trying to mix water and oil, you know, cooking oil. But like, you can do it. I mean, you can try, but it's not gonna mix. Just because two things are liquid doesn't seem like they are gonna go together. And I feel like it's the same thing with Touhou and Pokemon. Just because the two things are popular. Touhou being popular, not to the level of Pokemon for sure, but I mean, just because you put something popular into Touhou doesn't mean it's gonna be good, and I think this is the perfect example. Just a combination that I don't feel that it makes any sense. But, you know, a lot of people like that game. Because I think that a lot of people also ask me if I play that game or if I like that game. It's definitely a game liked by many people. Personally, not by me.
Separation attack!
I could tell you how the story is playing. No, I don't really care about the story. Like, it's like, I don't mind if the concept makes sense or not for the lore. Like, I just feel like if I want to play Pokemon, I'm gonna play Pokemon. So I will understand if I played every single Pokemon game already. Like, if I'm a Pokemon fan that I have played every single Pokemon game in existence, I can see why something like that will be interesting, because it will be a Pokemon game that I never played. Like, doesn't even have Pokemon, right? So, in that regard, I could see the appeal there. However, I haven't played every single Pokemon game in existence. So because of that, I personally don't feel like it's a good idea, you know. Like, I rather play, you know, like, I even rather play something like, you know, Pokemon, what was the name? Pokemon Ruby, for example. Like, I rather play that game that I technically didn't play, even though I played Emerald, than playing, you know, Touhou Puppet. Oh, I'm dead. Is that all the way? Oh, nice! Alright. That's pretty cool. I mean, I expected that to happen, but... it's okay, don't worry about it. Think about it this way. This is, I'm pretty sure, the second to last boss, or maybe third to last boss of the game. I think. I don't remember. Yeah, it doesn't make sense out universe, I guess. You could say that. Yeah. But regardless of if... Well, yeah. I guess you could say that. But regardless, it's something that... You know, I should rather play the remaining Pokemon games that I never played. Feels like... Because, you know, Pokemon games are not short at all. And they are also turn-based RPG. I don't like turn-based RPGs, but I like Pokemon because of its gimmick of you basically... You know, pretty much catching Pokemons and using, you know, against other Pokemons and shit. And the thrill of trying to catch them all, you know. But yeah. Again, I don't feel like doing that with Touhou will give me anything that a regular Pokemon game wouldn't give me already. So that's the reason. Oh, that hit me. Alright. Good to know.
Here goes. Time for a change of pace.
Being better than Pokemon wouldn't justify its existence. What do you mean better than Pokemon? You mean being a better turn-based RPG game than Pokemon? Because if that's the case, Pokemon as a turn-based RPG is very mediocre, you know. If we compare Pokemon to other turn-based RPGs, as a turn-based RPG, it really doesn't have that much to offer. And it's especially a very easy game, you know. So, if you mean by that, yeah, even that wouldn't matter, because I don't play Pokemon for being a good turn-based RPG. I play Pokemon because it's Pokemon. I like it. I like the whole idea, as I said, of catching Pokemon, having your own team, you know, going in an adventure with your buddies. So, the thing about Pokemon is that no Pokemon game is, well, I guess except for the first one, but no Pokemon game is really something technically impressive. there is nothing technically impressive about the Pokemon games. I say with the first one as an exception because fitting all that shit in a Game Boy cartridge it's a miracle. The reason why the game is full of bugs, but you know, the existence of that game is an absolute miracle. But yeah, every other Pokemon game from a technical standpoint, it's nothing out of the ordinary, and in some cases it's just straight up bad, right? So basically, what I'm saying is that, yeah.
Here goes.
Pokemon sells, and it sells to me. I mean, I'm including myself here because of the brand. I mean, after all, there is a game on Steam that I think it's called Netsumon. That game apparently has a lot of things that are a lot better than Pokemon in terms of gameplay mechanics and shit, and I simply can't give a shit about it because again, I don't play Pokemon for being a challenging game or anything like that. I play Pokemon because I like Pokemon, you know. Am I supposed to be doing something different here? It doesn't seem like I can hit this guy. What did I miss? Why is the prompt to hit him not appearing here? Am I missing something or what? Yeah, it feels like I am missing something, but I'm not sure what. Damn it, do I really need to bring Omochao again? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to hit him there, but he's only active for a very small amount of time. Oh, come on! It's like it's active for less than a second. Whatever. I did it before, I can do it again. Then what a pain in the ass. What a shitty boss fight. I'm pretty sure this boss fight is just as shitty in the original game, so I guess they did a good job. Like, I don't remember if this is from Colors or Unleashed, because I quite honestly don't give a shit about either games. Come on, show me your shitty ass weak point. But dude, like, it feels like every time that I'm getting close, the game on purpose makes me go back, and it completely fucks up my chance to hit him. I don't get it. See, and right there it didn't even give me the chance. What is this bullshit? It really makes me feel like I'm supposed to do something else. But last time it worked without me doing anything different. So I just don't get it. Again, the best thing will probably be to bring Omochao back, but I hate that little fucker. Then again, these boss fights are so shit that I probably need Omochao. You would say it's like what you say the other day about Garfield? No, not really. I just feel that... I mean, I just like Pokemon. You know? Like, I like Pokemon because it's Pokemon and not for any other reason. So if you bring me with a concept that is essentially Pokemon without Pokemon, I don't care, even if it's Touhou. you know? Oh, come on. Back to square one. Jesus Christ. I think I was supposed to hit him during that falling phase. I mean, I did it before, but... Bam. And I repeat what I said before about Pokemon. If I was a Pokemon fan that played literally every Pokemon game there is to play, maybe I will be interested in Pokemon alternatives. But I'm not. So I rather play the Pokemons that I haven't played yet. Can this shit at least end already? How many hits do you want? To me like you want a lot of hits. Alright, are we done? I think we are done. You are saying that as a turn-based RPG, Pokemon is nothing special. My curiosity prompts me to ask, then what is? If I wanted to play something that's good as a turn-based RPG. I mean, for starters, any game that... Wait, give me a second.
I can't believe this. I was supposed to beat you this time.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't get that memo. I beat you every time. No, seriously. We beat this guy every time. It's like it's our job or something.
What's Eggman even doing here? I thought you said he'd been kidnapped by that big weird thing that sent us all to this place.
Pretty sure that classic Sonic didn't say anything. He can't talk.
See? He was kidnapped. This is getting stranger all the time.
Well, at least with that we have all the Chaos Emeralds. I think we can actually turn into Super Sonic. I'm not sure though. Maybe. Don't tell me we need more keys. That will be a problem. I don't think there are more keys. Okay. No, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, to answer your question, Yokai, for starters, any RPG that actually... Okay. Any RPG that requires you to think a little bit more about what you're doing. Like an RPG where you can just spam your strongest attack and win because everyone is under level. That already is something that I feel that will be worth. Like, will have more worth as a turn-based RPG. Basically, any turn-based RPG that is actually a challenge. Pokemon is not a challenge. Well, some people say that the first ones are. I can't say because I haven't played them. But I mean, the earliest Pokemon game that I played, which is Emerald, was definitely not a challenge. So any game that requires you to use more than 2 brain cells, I will say that it will be a better turn-based RPG. Now you ask me which one? I don't know, because I'm not a fan of turn-based RPGs. But I'm pretty sure there are many out there that actually require you to do some strategy to win. I mean, I want to believe. So otherwise I gotta assume that the turn-based Shanray is dog shit. But no, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of turn-based RPGs out there that actually require you to think a little bit. Probably. I assume. Yeah. Why is there almost no sound? Even though these things are spinning. Well, that looks cool. So we go to the final boss right away? Is that how it is? I think it is.
Okay, whatever you are. If you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman.
Pincushion.
But how?
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik.
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation, which I discovered had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic! Wow, will I really get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me? You and what mustache? I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Sure. This time it will surely work.
Keep moving!
This time will surely be different.
I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly.
Come on, can we turn super already? Oh no, that's right. First we need to pretend that we lose and then we turn Super Sonic. Okay, yeah, I almost forgot. We need to give it a little drama. Well,
That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Do it, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Not you!
You've got this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic.
the classic shonen power of friendship, huh?
You've got the power, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're with you guys! I believe in you, Sonic!
Don't give in, Sonic.
I know you can do
Why
this,
is
Sonic.
Cream not with Amy?
Damn, Sonic! You always do!
Yeah. It's definitely the power of friendship, but not the 7 Chaos Emerald that are absolutely broken.
Time to scramble some Eggman, Super Sonic style!
You really say Eggman. Alright. Bring it on. You're entirely wrong about Pokemon. You really should cool grab anything with decent stats. Only run damaging move. Yeah, I know. Pokemon is an easy game. And it's not a... I will say that it's not a terrible thing that it's an easy game.
Modify these transceivers, even though we're in different dimensions. We'll still be able to hear us. We'll help you out from here. Defeat the enemy together.
Yeah, I was about to say about Pokemon. I don't think that it's entirely a bad thing that it's easy, though. I would prefer it being harder.
Be careful, son!
But, you know.
Into the car!
Switch and go after it! It's attacking!
It's a warping arm attack.
I'm missing boulder rings.
To defeat us!
Still not sure what I'm supposed to do. That's the issue of not having Omochao. Damn, I keep missing every single ring.
Watch it, Sonic! Switch and go after
The problem is that the rings are in very specific places.
Like a homing shot! Careful, Sonic!
I'm gonna die. Thanks for warning me about the homing shots though. No, I think I'm supposed to use the jump button to charge into them. Yeah, like this.
Even though we're in different
I
dimensions,
don't know exactly when though.
to hear us. We're gonna help you.
We're gonna win this one together!
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe charge into... Wait,
To defeat us!
Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic!
no, I don't think...
it. Switch and go after it.
It seems like I hit him, but it didn't feel like it.
It's a warping arm attack! Is something the matter?
Yeah, what's the matter is that I don't know what to do. Damn, I should keep missing the rings. Yeah, I'm not sure at all.
Homing shot. Careful, Sonic!
Go after it.
Hey, if Pokemon had more challenging games, it would be pretty nice. But you know, I think that with something like Pokemon Arceus, at least they tried. I don't think they did a bad job at that.
Watch it, Sonic!
I have absolutely no idea what to do. Like, I'm assuming I need to shoot, but... Like, oh, okay. Alright. You're just supposed to get close enough and then shoot. But no, not shoot. I didn't get as many rings as I expected there. Yeah, I think that shooting like this is only to get rid of obstacles. So you just need to get close, basically.
It'll take more than that! To defeat us!
Like a homing shot!
Be careful, Sonic!
Is something the
Like a
matter?
homing shot!
Watch it, Sonic!
Man. You know you have a problem when even...
Finish it!
I supposed to dodge that one. Yeah, you know you have a problem when even Omochao is more useful than you. This moron's telling me when a homing attack is coming.
We'll track you.
Yeah, no shit, I'm not blind. Thanks for the information, but I can see that.
Finish it!
Thanks a lot. Very observant of you.
Thought you were gonna be crushed.
You'll be crushed. I don't think that really matters though. Does it really matter being crushed when I'm immortal? At least I'm not running out of rings. That's something.
Is something the matter?
Like a homing shot!
Sonic.
But yeah. Pokemon and challenging games are usually oxymorons. I also like Pokemon Ranger a
My
lot.
time energy is building
Pokemon
up.
Ranger felt like a pretty
Time's going to slow down.
cool game. It was also kind of challenging as well.
The flow of time will be restored.
What was the point of
Watch
that?
out.
Was a little bit weird.
Is something the
Like
matter?
that shot chases you.
Be careful, Sonic.
Everybody's all slow now.
What's the point of slowing the time down? Am I supposed to dodge this or what?
Time's going to return to normal.
Feels like
Attacking.
when in Sonic Heroes, the true last boss
Is something the matter?
uses Chaos Control. Which is absolutely useless because it doesn't do anything.
Looks like you're gonna get stuck if it hits you.
It's like you need to shut the fuck up. What about that? All of the other times it didn't send me that back after hitting me.
How about
Oh, this is bad.
Looks like a homing shot.
Be careful,
it'll
Sonic.
take more than that?
Yeah, I think I'm
Like a
dead.
homing shot.
Be careful, Sonic.
And I don't see any rings nearby, so yeah,
Careful, Sonic.
that's a shame.
Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us. We're
You
gonna
realize
have
how
to
many
take out the
times?
enemy
Yeah,
together.
characters like to point out what's inside. But I think that it's something that, you know,
Keep dodging or you'll get crushed.
they do it here just for an excuse to have these useless fucks with you. You know, to be like, yeah, we're doing this together. Never mind the fact that the only one that is doing shit is Sonic.
Finish it.
Looks like a homing shot.
It's like a way to try to give them protagonism, even though they have none,
Finish it.
Looks like a homing shot.
pretty much.
It'll take more than that. To defeat us.
Homing shot.
Careful, Sonic. Sonic,
Yeah,
look
don't
out.
forget that this game has other characters other than Sonic.
Finish it.
The fuck am I supposed to dodge that one? Am I supposed to go back on purpose or what?
Switch and go after it.
Just don't know.
It'll take more than that. To defeat us.
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic!
It'll take more than that. To defeat
At
us.
least I got some rings. It really feels like you just need to get lucky to get rings. Because when you're going so fast, it's impossible to see them. Like you just have to happen
Careful, Sonic.
to be close to the
That
rings.
thing won't let you go if it gets you.
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic!
Wasn't going to get me there. Didn't even try.
Looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic.
Problem is that I'm pretty sure, yeah, it always tries to do that. That's the issue. But like, it's better to get hit rather than trying to dodge it, it seems. Kinda.
It'll take more than that.
Okay.
To defeat us.
Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
And the worst part is that they don't say anything else, you know. They just warn me about the homing shot and when time is stopping and when time is going back to
Looks
normal.
like time energy is building up.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Time was slowed down.
what the point of this is. It really feels just as pointless as Chaos Control in Sonic Heroes final boss. Like it's just there to be like, oh look, the villain can stop time, how scary. Yeah. I think it's a little bit scarier that I'm literally immortal.
Watch it, Sonic! Looks like
Well,
time
as
to
long
get
as I have rings. He's doing it again.
Slow down.
Like, even if you change the dimension, the time is still slowed down.
But we'll go back to normal.
Right, like, it doesn't have anything to do with that. Damn, I should have stayed there instead of switching. Whatever.
How about this?
You won't be able to move if it gets you!
It'll take more than that. To defeat
That
us.
shot will track you.
Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
Good try. Come on! Wait, did I hit him? Wait, what?
Keep dodging or you'll get crushed.
Is it Wait, what just happened? Is it because I stopped pressing it? I thought it already worked. That's why I stopped pressing it. Well, I guess not. My bad. Yeah, you're supposed to keep pressing it. Alright, well, I guess that was my bad.
We'll end it. Burn! Burn to ashes.
Sonic, press left bumper and right bumper at the same time to combine your power. Now, go for it.
And we won. Probably. Yeah, I'm assuming that's a win. It's gotta be. It is. Is that gonna count as an S though? Damn, that's so stupid. Even if you die, like really, you know why I didn't get an S? Because when I got killed, instead of pressing start and quitting and then restarting the level again, I didn't do that, even though it has the same result. God damn it.
Still warm. Time travel.
Shouldn't you take that ribbon away from the hot dog? I don't think that's edible. Probably shouldn't do it.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Not bad. Are you kidding? He was all great.
And Amy's quite strong.
He collects.
Well, either that or Knuckles is even more of a shover.
You know what? I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask.
Oh, I'll tell you where he saves those rings. Well, everyone is here
It was
except
great
for
teaming
Metal
up with you.
Sonic.
Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean.
Yeah, that surely won't cause a complete continuity error or anything like that.
There's our ride.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
It's gonna be great at least until 2006. After that, you probably should forget about your future. Anyways. Well, that was Sonic Generations. Yeah, sorry that I'm not more enthusiastic, but I really don't like this game too much. Sorry. I mean, again, I shouldn't have even played it in the first place because I know that I don't like this game that much, but I just wanted to play it because it was on my Steam library, that's it. But it's okay. Oh, I wonder which games they are gonna put here. Are they only gonna put the games that appear in this game? Or are they gonna put all of them? Like, I want to see which ones they omit. Like, which games they want to forget about. will be interesting. I also wonder if they are gonna count Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles as a different game or the same one. No, they completely skipped Sonic 3, so I guess they are just showing the games that appear in this game. So the next one is probably gonna be Sonic Adventure. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you know where he will save those rings. I mean, where else will he put them otherwise? Right? Makes you think. But yeah. The next one has to be Sonic Adventure. It is. Yeah, in fact, they are particularly showing every stage that they try to mimic. Every single stage that they put in this game. Alright, that's a cool way to do it for people that never played any of these games to know where it comes from. to know that it comes from better games. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm definitely kidding for 06. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can say that it's a little bit sad when you see all these games and how much better they were. In Sonic case, it's particularly sad. Like, after this one, it's gonna be Sonic Heroes. But then after Sonic Heroes, it's basically like all the way to the bottom. But you know, some people don't agree with that. Some people actually like games like Unleash or games like Sonic Colors, right? I might even be in the minority there, but to me, ever since 06, almost every game has been mediocre at best. At best. But you know, it's fine. I mean, I'm talking about the mainline ones. Obviously, something like Sonic Riders or All Stars Transform, they are spin-offs, so those don't enter in that category. Talking about the ones that are supposed to be the main titles. That also wouldn't include things like Sonic Rivals or Sonic Advance. As much as those try to mimic the main titles, they are still spin-offs, right? But yeah, games like Sonic 06, Unleash, and Colors are definitely not spin-offs. They are the main thing. But yeah. And here it comes. It's almost here. It's about to show. Come on. Show it, you cowards. There you go. The infamous game. The absolutely infamous game. It's okay though. At least, well, I don't know what to say. Because I was gonna say that at least it gave us cool characters, but honestly, Silver to me is such a lame ass character. It's like a light shadow. Like, it's not as edgy, but he's still an asshole that thinks he's hot shit when he's just another shover to add to the collection. And then Sonic Unleashed. See, this game, I wouldn't say that it was bad, but these light sections, like these daylight sections, which are basically, this game divided itself in day stages and night stages. Day stages were exactly like that. You run full speed with a boost, you don't give a shit about anything other than getting to the end. And the night stages were like a hack and slash, right? Or a beat 'em up if you wanna call it that way. But I will say that this game is worth it for the night stages more than anything. But yeah, the day stages to me are just very mediocre to say the least. And some of the night stages are also incredibly mediocre. And then Sonic Colors. I think Sonic Colors in its entirety is something that I will describe as a mediocre game. Because basically here you have this gimmick with these aliens. I think they are called Wimps or something like that. I don't even remember what they were called. But I feel that it's just completely unnecessary. It's like it's Sonic's attempt to make a Mario game. And I don't think it went very well. But whatever. Some people like Sonic Colors. I just think that it's not a good game. But it's okay. Could be worse. Definitely could be worse. So that's why you don't really hear me talking so much shit about Sonic Colors, because it clearly could be worse. Now that I think about it, this game released when Sonic was 20 years old. Nowadays, it's 31 years old. Huh? There's more? Oh, it's just an epilogue. Also, hey Bravi, how is it going?
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here! Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
Damn.
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic? Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
The custom skill. That's an interesting way of calling it. A custom skill. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so now that that's over... I don't know. I have a feeling that I don't want to play any other challenges. I mean, I could, but... I don't know, I just don't really feel like it. You know? I mean... And that's, I think, the only thing I could do. Well, I could also do the hard mode of the bosses, I guess. Isn't there a way to easily travel through this thing? So I know that you can zoom out, like this. But like, it's the only way to get to the challenges by just traveling through the lobby. Like, isn't there any option to at least replay the shit that you already played through a menu or something? I mean, at least now that I beat the game, isn't there a way to do that? I don't think there is. You just have the movies. I want to see the artwork though. It's a cool remix of the song for the stage select in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Cool concept art, but yeah, I don't really... Oh wait, they explain the characters to you? Yeah. I don't think we will see anything new here. Yeah, no, this is pretty much... I wanted to see if there was an additional detail that they mention only in this game, but it seems like it's the shit that we already know. Yeah, there is nothing... Oh yeah, oh! You were asking Yoka if the 300 IQ thing was canon and shit. Well, there you have it. And again, this is not even the first time that they mentioned this. Like, this is something that it's always been there. Yeah, 300 IQ. Wait, it say that it's one of the closest to defeating him? In what timeline? I mean, as much as I like Metal Sonic, he's a shover through and through. Close to defeating him? He wishes. I don't know why you will use this skill shot. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could try beating the remaining challenges, I guess. I mean, just to at least do something, I guess. Problem is that there are so many challenges, because there is basically 5 per each stage, and there are 2 variations, Act 1 and Act 2, depending on which character you use. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't really feel like I wanna do this, you know? I mean... I think something that I could do is beating the bosses in hard mode. At least that seems interesting to do. But I think that after that, that's it. I feel like the rest is just not very interesting. I think I'm just gonna do that. Hard mode. I don't think the regular stages have hard mode, right? Probably not. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, the problem that I had with this boss is that like the physics keep preventing me to jumping into him. That was the issue. Turn it up. I think this is the exact same theme from Sonic City, right? Like, I don't think this is even Remitsu. Or is it Remitsu? Because I remember it exactly like this. I guess maybe it is remaster or something like that. He falls as fast as you run. Yeah, that's something that... Oh, come on. That's something that happens to almost every boss here. It's quite funny. It's like the momentum is so insane. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get insanely fucked. No, never mind, I'm fine. Well, you can just casually spin dash. Guess I should do that. Oh, come on. There you go. I think he needed one more hit, but this one more hit is the one that costed me a shit. Because he just refuses to get hit. Oh, okay, now, okay, I got it on the first try this time. You know how much this shit costed me last time I tried it on hard mode? It's like the stars weren't aligning in order to hit him. It actually worked now. Nice. He learned from Sonic the Fighters. So what does it show up as here? Okay, it just shows us an ass. Alright, next boss. Next boss is a little bit annoying though. I mean, it was already annoying even in, in the regular mode. But it's okay. I guess at least I know what to do now. Maybe. What a weird name. Dead Egg Robot. What is he even gonna change in this hard mode? When is the hard part coming? Yes, I wonder how many ways you have of making something like this hard. But it's okay. I'm sure they'll find a way. At least the remix of this song is cool. There is that. I thought I was gonna be able to barely dodge it, but no. He's still going. I guess he has more health. I think I remember him entering the net's face a little bit faster last time. Or maybe it's still 4 hits, I don't know, I don't really remember that well. Right. This was the annoying part, but I guess it should be mostly fine here. I mean, really, how could they make this part any harder? Him having more health? I mean, I guess that's a way of doing it. Wait, I need you to come here. Yeah, but down here. Well, that didn't work. Oops. Right, I need you to hit right here. Right here. Yeah, there. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. It did that, but it got out of the way right away. It seems that the easier one to get is this one. Probably. No, but I still... Yeah, I still have trouble to get back into that. And fuck. If it wasn't that easy after all. Wait. Oh, that worked. Holy shit. I thought I got killed there. Damn. And it's only 2 hits. You can do this so much faster that it hurts. Doing it this slow. It's whatever. I mean, might not get an S. Definitely won't get an S. But that's okay. We don't need an S. Oh damn, it actually tells you how much you need to save, right? 51 seconds? Alright. Too hard? This one is fine. So next one is Shadow. This boss fight was a little bit weird, to be fair. It wasn't even there. I mean, this boss fight was weird mostly because we're supposed to collect some weird ass like purple circles. But like the physics were a little bit weird. I don't know. I don't really get this battle, but whatever. At least it looks cool. I'll give you that. It's a cool looking fight. I mean, it's a better fight than the original, at least. Well, I will say that all of these rival fights, the Metal Sonic, Shadow and Silver fights, are way better than the original. Actually, even the ones that are not rival fights, like the previous one with Eggman. Well, okay, no, the Perfect Chaos is definitely not better. But no, not like there is that much of a difference anyways. Right, so I got one. Oh, I need 3 this time. I don't need only 2 but 3. Wait, is that the only difference? Is that the hard mode? Alright, sure, why not? Oh, why did I jump? Jumping is a bad idea. Oh, he picked it up. See, that's what I mean. This game is just scamming me. Oh, and I'm completely out of... Wait, nobody picked that up? Why not? That's a little bit weird. Seems that I'm all out of boost, so it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I might need to restart it. I guess I used too much boost unnecessarily. You also need to drift in those corners if you want to get them properly. Alright, at least I got that one this time. Jumping is such a bad idea. Even when there is a rail and you kinda wanna get into the rail, it's still a very bad idea. Even when there is a lower platform and you want to jump into it, it's just a bad idea. Alright, but I got it this time. Would have gotten it faster, but whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't really call this hard mode. I think that calling this hard mode is a little bit generous. Because it's basically just the same, but with one more thing to pick up. Your bone. Perfect Chaos is a shower in generation. Well, considering that he lost to regular Sonic, yeah, he's quite a shower. Holy shit. What, do they expect you to be brain dead in this boss fight or what? Because the game is like it's counting me like I did a super good time. And I played very badly. And the game is still like, holy shit, you deserve an applause. No, forget that, you deserve a very good dick sucking for that performance. Really? Really? You think so? But yeah, it's what Hypeimi said. The S ranks don't have a very high requirement in this game. Like, if you really want to complete the game 100%, this is very easy. I just don't care about it. But you know, at least we can get the boss fights. I wonder what's this one gonna have as hard. Like, how could you make this boss fight hard in the first place? Since it's just running forward, right? Maybe it has more hits. Because all of the previous fights I could understand, but in this one, maybe the attacks are faster? I don't know. Maybe. or maybe they are more attacks. I don't know. Maybe they are less rings. Alright. Maybe I need to be more careful of the rings that I use. What the fuck was that? Yeah, that might be the case. Maybe it's harder to get boost. And since, I mean, if you don't get boost, you're as good as dead. Well, then again, okay, you can still get to him even without boost. Yeah, in this game you don't, well, in this fight you don't even need momentum. In the original you need it, but not here. Well, we can take it easy, that's the funny thing. We don't even need to worry about anything. Boing. I wonder if it's still... Yeah, it seems that it will still be 4 hits. I'm not quite sure what the difference was. Maybe it is that the boost was harder to get, or that it consumed more boost or something like that, but it didn't seem that different to me. It feels like almost the same boss fight. I don't think the attacks are fast. I will say that the highways at least make sense. What doesn't make sense is this guy not just destroying everything. Seems easier. Yeah, I'm not sure about these hard modes, to be honest. Seems a little bit weird. Like, these hard modes don't seem like they are very hard. Do normal levels have hard modes? No. So the only thing that has hard modes are bosses. But it barely feels like there is a hard mode there. Do challenges even have hard modes? No. The only thing with hard modes are bosses. And even then they really didn't try to make it that different. Where was Silver again? Fuck, I forgot. Where was this asshole? I need to go all the way here. Maybe. Cover with capital shade. Kinda feels like it. Damn, I completely forgot where Silver was here. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Damn, I gotta be glad for that label. If it wasn't for that label, I wouldn't have seen him. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I will say that as hard mode is very unimpressive, really. Just not much. But it's okay. I mean, after all, this hard mode, because the changes are already very little. But with these little changes, I think that this should have been the main difficulty, you know. Oh, I forgot I was... Sorry. I forgot I was supposed to charge at him. My bad, my bad. My bad. Bosses having different move orders. But I think in this one, Metal Sonic might have different boss order, but I mean, different attack order, but I don't remember.
Give up!
Oh, alright. So there you are supposed to be in the middle. Well, that's an interesting change. That might be one of the only things that is different. Trick timing for certain moves. Well, technically here they do require more strict timing. Just that the timing in the first place wasn't really that hard. So requiring better timing is just basically saying, like, now it actually requires some timing. And not even then, I would say.
Give up!
That's a funny one though. All of the objects falling at the same time. I will say it's quite amusing.
Meteor smash!
I wonder if this one is gonna change. Doesn't really look like it. What a disappointment! Is this what you call hard mode? There is nothing hard about this. And there is barely anything harder about this than the original fight. Like, damn. What a disappointment. Well, the next fight was a little bit annoying already. So maybe... Oh, I guess something that I could do is this. Because, like, most of these challenges are trash. Because they are pretty much just beating the stage with just some additional shit in it. But I think this one is actually original. Like having a back and forth fight. It's a shame that it's so badly done that the obstacles always get in the way. And I almost got it last time. Another problem is that it takes for fucking ever. You know? Yeah. The obstacles getting in the way is definitely the worst part. You know, I will say that it's the only unique challenge that I think will be worth of attention. And even when it does that, it's just not even that well done because of that shit getting in your sight. But that's okay. It gets quite fast when it's red. See, and sometimes the homing attack just refuses to work. Like, you might ask me, why did the homing attack fail there? I have no idea. The homing attack works whenever it wants to work. Like, sometimes, like, it works when it shouldn't work, and some other times it just doesn't work when it should work. It's a mess. And you can't hit this thing any other way, I'm pretty sure. serious shit now. Wait, how are you supposed to do this faster than this? So I didn't get an S, but... Oh, did he lose? Wait, what? I'm supposed to go there? Wait, what the hell? Are you shitting me? What is this horseshit? Didn't even know you could go there. You couldn't clear this minigame? I mean, it's just a weird minigame in general. Wait, let me retry it. Game rewards with a blind killer, I know. Very, very generous reward, I must say. Very generous of the game. But I also don't know how this game even thinks that I could do it faster. Because as you can see, there are ranks for this. Like S rank is 1 minute and 20 seconds. And last time I didn't get it. So I actually have no idea how the game expects me to do this. You know? How the game expects me to do this any faster than how I'm doing it. Feels a little bit weird, but it's okay. Maybe you can technically hit these nodes being closer to Vector. Also, speaking of Vector, why do so many people ship Vanilla and Vector? Is that something from the Sonic X anime that I forgot about? 'Cause I've seen that in a lot of places. It might be something from the anime, right? Maybe. I definitely don't remember it. Okay, so now I'm supposed to go there. Wait, what? Okay, that's my bad. I know that I was supposed to hit it, but why will you ever want to go back then? Damn it. Kinda got fucked by an obstacle there, because if you go so fast you definitely won't be able to hit the node. But the node kinda accelerates halfway through. So the issue with that is that if you didn't get it at the beginning, you're not gonna get it later, you know. I guess you can hit these nodes a little bit faster. I guess it's just when it turns red that you can't be that close because they travel a lot faster. Probably. I guess being at this distance kinda allows you to intercept very fast. Just that it can go wrong very quickly. Okay, now. Damn. What a weird ass stage, dude. A very weird stage. At least we got it. That's the part that matters. Alright, I don't really care about any of the other challenges. I mean, maybe there is another challenge that is crazy like that one, but I don't wanna find out. And then there is this boss fight. This boss fight was a pain in the ass. Really didn't like this boss fight at all. And I'm assuming that it's gonna be an even bigger pain in the ass in hard. I mean, it only makes sense that that will be the case. This boss fight where I wish the boss had an HP bar. I don't think the lack of an HP bar is the worst part about this boss fight. The worst part about this boss fight is how it doesn't become vulnerable at all. Like, it takes so long for this motherfucker to be actually vulnerable that it's insanely annoying. Damn, I actually died. Nice. Very cool. But yeah, that's how you can hit him while on this phase. Because the game kinda expects you to hit this guy in other phases. You can hit him here too by doing that. But yeah, regardless, I think the problem is that it just takes a very long time because of how little times he becomes vulnerable. Oh, he has more projectiles here. That's the main difference.
Not bad.
Wow, that was pretty fast, almost instantaneous.
Here goes. Time for a change of pace. Not bad. Here goes. Time for a change of pace.
I would have liked him to do that attack. He didn't. God damn it. How annoying. Oh, interesting. If you perma boost, you don't even get hit by that. Also, how many of these ramps have I missed? Like, at this point I'm going for a record of missed ramps. Can I get another one? No, I guess we can't. I also missed that opportunity. Yeah, that's the annoying part of this boss.
Time for a change of pace.
Well, at least he did this attack. Wish he did this attack more later on in the fight. This fight is like it goes out of the move pool at a certain point. It's a shame because it's the easiest way of hitting him. Oh wait, he's alright. Actually repeating them more than I expected him to do.
Here goes.
Can I get another ramp? Please? That one. Yes. The problem is that it's still easy to fall, unfortunately. Like sometimes, yeah, I'm trying to jump over the spike, but the guy just falls. Like, I don't know exactly why. Because you can't do anything other than jumping to avoid it. But if you jump, as you saw, you can just completely fall from the whole thing. I'm not sure what the big idea is there. It just feels very weird, you know.
Here goes.
I mean, overall, it's just a shitty fight. What can I tell you?
Here goes.
I wonder if I could have hit him twice. I also am pretty sure that the only way of finishing this fight is to is to beat him while you're falling. If you don't hit him there, I'm pretty sure you can't win. You need to deliver the final blow there, or else it doesn't work. What the hell? What are you doing? But even the game sometimes know what it wants to do.
Here goes.
Can we please go to the falling animation so we can be over with this fight?
Here goes.
It will be a nice detail for you to do that. Come on, okay, there we go. Now the problem is that I can't fuck this opportunity up, that's the issue. So as long as you can... Oh, fuck. Well, sometimes you get hit by that, but I don't know why. I know that I'm not doing... Oh, I might be dead. Fuck. Like, I know that I'm doing no effort to dodge this shit, but it's like... Oh, thank God, right on the last second. If I had taken a little bit longer, it would have looped again. I'm very glad. I beat it with no rings in hand. Almost got an S, but whatever. Oh, never mind. I didn't get an S because I technically died. Yeah, that's another dumb shit that I forgot about this game. Even when there is no checkpoint, you still don't get it because fuck you. Alright. And then the final boss. How will they change this one? I mean, after all, you're immortal already. It's not like there is much to do here, you know? You can just avoid giving me the intros.
Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us.
We'll help out from here.
It seems that they are more homing projectiles. Yeah, I don't think the amount is really gonna change anything, you know.
Switch and go after it.
Oh, I think he also switches faster.
Sonic, watch out!
Probably.
Take more than that.
I think that might be another one of the differences.
More than that.
Doesn't really make that much of a
Homing
difference
shot.
though.
Be careful, Sonic.
In fact, I don't even know why he even switches in the first place.
That's a homing shot.
Not like it gives him any advantage really.
Now we'll.
So the issue here is that if the frequency when he does homing attacks is higher, that means that these assholes are gonna be drilling my ears for longer.
It'll take more than that. To defeat
That
us.
looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
It looks like a homing shot. I'm glad they told me that it looks like a homing shot. Because otherwise, how will I know what it looks like? Oh yeah, sometimes they remind you of the warping arm attack.
Switch and go after it.
How fucking annoying.
Now we'll.
The worst part is that when you switch to this two-dimensional thing,
Careful, Sonic.
you can hit him. So basically when he switches to this dimension, you know that it's a waste of time. I really want to get those rings. No, come on. Tim, are you shitting me? I used dash right before the rings and it went whenever the fuck it wanted.
Looks like a homing shot.
And I use dash not because I want to go fast, but because it's the only way to get rings without needing to be right where they are. The only way to absorb rings. As far as I know, it's the only way. It most likely is. Oh, come on. I missed the opportunity there. Yeah, I'm most likely gonna die. At least I got those. See, that's what I mean. So right there, I wasn't even close to picking that up. But because I was dashing, it absorbed them, regardless. Wish it did the same for the rings that he loses when I hit him. He doesn't do that. Oh, damn it. I hate missing rings, but it's not like there's much to be done anyways. The laser? Oh, interesting one. Well, I was gonna watch out for it, but I wanted to pick up the rings.
To defeat us.
Seems that I might run out of rings, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a shame.
Energy is building up.
I don't think there's much I can do here. At least when the time slows down, so does the ring consumption. Hello? Oh, I needed to switch there? Really? What if I don't wanna though? Man, I'm doing my best to pick up those fucking rings, but it just doesn't want to. It doesn't want to pick up the fucking rings. Alright, got some there, but it might not be enough. Fuck the fourth wall.
Looks like time energy is building up.
I don't think they really care about the fourth wall. What the fuck is... Wait, I hit him? Did I just bug this? I think I wasn't supposed to hit him there.
Back to normal.
Was I? Did I even hit him though? I probably didn't even hit him. How will I know? As you say, there are no HP bars.
We'll end it.
No, no. Oh, okay, I did hit him. Because now I can do this. So the only hard part about this is that there are more projectiles. As if that will make any difference, you know. Alright, got his ass. We win, GG's, fuck all of you, alright. Yeah, hard mode doesn't really have much of hard, really. But, I mean... I feel like this should have been the... like the original difficulty, you know. Please tell me I can skip the credits. Well, technically not. I can speed them up though, but not really skip them. Why not though? I mean, if you're gonna bother of, you know, speeding up the credits, why don't you just put a button to skip it? It's a little bit counterproductive. Do they do it for legal reasons? Maybe. Well, at least that was fast enough, so I guess I can't complain. Well, they also repeat this cutscene. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm done with the game. I don't really feel like doing the challenges. I mean, not really.